Florida police detain a journalist for taking pictures in public. Is that even legal?
And the reason I'm out with you, we've had a couple people that have called us in reference to you. They're a little nervous about what you're doing out here with taking pictures.
Okay.
I mean, you're not breaking the law or anything.
Right.
My only concern is with it being the courthouse, we've had in the past where people have been kind of stalking, like there's been injunctions against people that have been at the courthouse. So that's just my concern. I just want to like to squash that if I could. Make sure.
Yeah, I'm just an investigative journalist gathering content for story.
Okay.
I'm just out in public taking pictures. I have no ill will, no ill intent or anything like that.
Okay.
I've
Can I get your ID from you?
I'd rather not give any ID if that's unless.
Well, the reason I'm asking for that is because I want to run and make sure that there is no injunction.
I'd rather you not run me.
Involving somebody that could be here.
Right, but I don't want you to
I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do as far as taking pictures. You can take them all day long. I mean, you can take a picture of me if you wanted. I don't care.
Right.
But I just got to make sure that there's no injunction or it's not something ill will towards anybody.
There's nothing like that.
But I understand you're telling me that. But
right.
The only way you can find that out is to find out who you are. Can I get your name and DOB then?
I'd rather not give any information. Like
Are you from Florida? Let me ask you that.
I'm not going to answer any further questions.
Because being in Florida, per Florida law,
right.
when you're requested upon law enforcement to either, when it's an investigation, but as this is, you have to either provide ID or some kind of identification as far as name and date of birth, something like that.
Not unless I'm being detained or anything. You know? I mean, I'm not unless I'm being detained. You know, I'm not.
Well, I can detain you without on the grounds that you're not giving me any of your identification.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get going. Have a good day.
Well, you can't.
I mean,
don't make this more difficult than it has to be. Okay?
Am I free to go?
No, sir, you're not.
So I'm being detained.
You're being detained for me. Okay.
Even though I've told you that I'm just taking pictures out in public, I have no ill will.
And that's fine. And you can take pictures all day long, okay? Mm-hmm. But I want to make sure that there's no. And we've been told that before. You know, like I said, as far as people, if there's anybody here that, say for example, you and your wife are getting divorced, something like that. I'm not saying that's the case, but that's what's happened in the past.
No, I'm an investigative journalist gathering content for a story.
And you can do that.
And I'd rather not give my name or anything.
But also, for the law, you have to give me identification upon request, okay?
No, not unless I'm being detained.
No, you do upon investigation, okay? Now, I can detain you, and that's actually grounds for arrest if you don't provide me with identification, okay?
So if I don't provide you with identification, you can arrest me?
Yes, sir, that's true.
So at this point, if I don't tell you my name and my name and date of birth, you're going to arrest me?
I can't, yes.
Okay. And you kind of send mixed messages. You told me I was being detained. Now you're just saying I can't detain you. I mean,
I can detain you, yes.
I like to know if I'm being detained or if I'm free to go. If I'm free to go, I'm gonna walk away.
No, sir, you're not free to go. Okay. I need to know.